Reflective practice is a form of self-assessment, and we should all do this once we completed the level 3 certificate in Assessing Vocational Achievement. See where we need to improve, what areas are weak, and where you can improve the assessment process. So just because you complete the level 3 certificate in Assessing Vocational Achievement, it doesn't mean that you should just stop there and not do any further CPD. So in the level 3 certificate in Assessing Vocational Achievement, we use the term EDAR: experience, describe, analyze, and revise. And you can apply this to any part of your life. So what do you want to improve or change? And this is experience, describing aspects of what happened, when, where, and who. We then analyze why did it happen? How did we let it happen? And you might want to think about any sort of root causes. And lastly, revise. How would you do it differently if you were? So we use this with all aspects of our lives in one way or another. So unless your employer has thrown you on a level 3 certificate in Assessing Vocational Achievement because of work, you would have evaluated what you need to improve and how you address it. But at the same time as your employer would have evaluated that in the first place. CPD is also a term highly used in the level 3 certificate in Assessing Vocational Achievement, and it's something you need to do and maintain throughout your career. It's like a CV, but it's an overview of which activities you've completed to keep up to date to ensure that your assessment practice and your subject specialism is still relevant. The last thing you need to be doing is assessing outdated materials, so you need to stay current as well. Before completing your CPD records, you need to check that the qualification specifications or the qualifications you are assessing to ensure that you are meeting the minimum requirements for the qualifications. Some sectors like security make it clear you must complete 40 hours of CPD in your field each year. So you need to make it clear that you've done 40 hours and not 1 week. Very few people do this, and I've been guilty myself, is that we update our CPD records annually. Don't fall into that trap. Update your CPD and CV regularly whilst it's fresh in your mind. Reflective practice is identifying what you need to do, and CPD is the action you need or the action you have taken to prove that you've remained up to date. So when it comes to level 3 certificate in Assessing Vocational Achievement, you don't need to complete any extra qualifications to keep your level 3 certificate in Assessing Vocational Achievement up to date, but you do need to decide where you need to improve and select appropriate activities, then map how that's going to relate to what you're assessing. Technically speaking, CPD courses are not needed for an assessor qualification, but they may be needed in your sector, so just double check. Activities that count towards CPD included working in the field. This is you working in your industry. Could be upgrading your teaching certificate to level 5 diploma in education and training. It could also be networking with other professionals, attending events, maintaining professional memberships, completing standardization meetings. It's your CPD. You get to decide which methods best work for you, and it's about staying up to date to enhance your assessment practice to benefit your learners.